want to read the scripture while you're still standing. Isaiah chapter 40, verse 28.
All right.
Have you not known? Have you not heard? The everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, neither faints nor is weary. His understanding is unsearchable. And then Psalm for a moment, 19:1, the heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament shows his handiwork. And we'll go back to Isaiah 54:2 to read, enlarge the place of your tent. Let them stretch out the curtains of your dwellings. Do not spare. Lengthen your cords and strengthen your stakes. For you shall expand to the right and to the left, and your descendants will inherit the nations and make desolate cities inhabited. Great God, great vision, great accomplishments. Would you say those words after me, please? It's been our theme for this entire year. Great God, great vision, great accomplishments. You may be seated. Isaiah would remind us. Isaiah would even rebuke us. Don't you know? Have you not been assured? Our great God is eternal and self-existent. Don't you know, Isaiah would say, that our great God created everything? Don't you know he created the suns that burn for ages without added fuel? Don't you realize that if God is all that, and if he has done all of that, don't you understand that God does not faint? God does not run out of anything. God does not grow weary. In Psalm 19:1, David proclaims that the heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament shows his handiwork. Well, modern astronomers have now given us much more knowledge about the heavens that David and the prophet Isaiah observed. For even on the clearest night, when you look at the heavens with the natural eye, or even with the most powerful telescope, you only see a very small part of the universe. The nearest heavenly body is the moon. And the moon is 245,000 miles away from us. And there are 9 planets in our solar system. And possibly the most remote planet is the planet Pluto. And Pluto is 3.5 billion miles away from us. Our sun is 93 million miles away from the earth. The sun is a star, a self-luminous, self-lighting and self-heating, generating astronomical body. And it's the only star, the sun is the only star that's close enough to us to be studied with any detail. The sun is a gigantic body with a circumference of 3 million miles around. The earth, on the other hand, is only 24,000 miles in circumference. And I'm told that there are other stars, other suns in the universe, which are 1,000 times bigger than our sun. Some with a circumference of as much as 3 billion miles. And scientists have observed and studied more than 500,000 of these suns. are these stars. Light travels at 186,282 miles per second. And at this speed, you can go around the earth 7 times in 1 second. You can reach the moon in less than 2 seconds at this speed. And distances in the universe are so great that a basic useful unit of measurement is the distance that light travels in 1 year. That distance would be 6 trillion miles. And this unit of measurement is called a light year. The nearest star other than our sun is called Alpha Centauri. And that star is more than 4 light years away, 24 trillion miles away. In other words, if it were turned on, it would take 4 years before we on earth would see its light. Before its light would reach us traveling at 186,000 miles per second. It's just that far away. And our galaxy is made up of many other solar systems. And it's called the Milky Way. Our solar system, the Milky Way, is 1,000,000 light years in diameter. At the speed at which you would reach the moon in 2 seconds, it would take you 1,000,000 years to cross the Milky Way. And if you continued another 2,000,000 light years, you would arrive at another large galaxy like our Milky Way. And there are many such galaxies in the universe. The limits of our universe have never been discovered. It's so big that a basic unit of measurement is the distance that light travels in a year, 6 trillion miles. But as big as our universe is, I've come by to tell you, our God is bigger. Will you look over at somebody and tell them our God is bigger? 1 Kings 8:27, Solomon said to God, the heavens and the heaven of heavens cannot contain thee. And God said in Jeremiah 23:23, do not I fill both heaven and earth? God is everywhere present. Not only on this small ball of ours called the earth, but he is present in every part of his universe. And not only is he everywhere present, but he's everywhere powerful in all the universe. What awe and what reverence I feel when I think of the God that rules over and created all of this by his power. Look over at your neighbor and say, our God is omnipotent.
Our God is omnipotent.
Tell somebody else, our God is all powerful.
Our God is all powerful.
I just have to personally, right through here, thank Minister Kirk Carr. What a gift. You know, I just believe that God has the right person for the right person to make the right connection.